Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? At Aggro University, sometimes we do like to take a look at combo decks, but usually if they involve creatures. And this might be the best creature combo deck that's available in Standard. Now we do start with some Torch the Tower, because we need to be able to get rid of early creatures and threats. Lana Worlds, because this mana is going to be very important. We also have some Abrades that can again deal with creatures, but also can get rid of artifacts if necessary. Some Paleontologists, because we are playing a 3-color deck, and this helps us deal with graveyard stuff. Couple of Lumbering Whirl Wagons, which again can help us go find our missing second or third color if we need it, but also just a big body later in the game. Outcast or Trailblazer. This is going to be one part of the combo that while we're going off, we're able to generate a lot of mana, and then eventually, hopefully, be able to draw a whole lot of cards. Partly because of Temur Battlecrier. This makes all of our stuff cost 1 less for each creature we have with power 4 or greater, and as you're going to see, there are a lot of things with power 4 or greater. One of those things being Cactus Folk Sure Shot, right? If you're a mid combo, you draw this thing, all these cards you've played along the way can now just attack right then. Roaming Throne. We're most often going to be setting this on either Dragon, if we think we have a Dragon Hawk, and we'll talk about that in a second, or on Human, so we can draw a lot of cards and generate a lot of mana with our Paleontologist. Or, correction, with our Trailblazer. But speaking of Dragonhawk, this actually is a card that can just kill on sight. If you already have 4 or 5 creatures out with power 4 or greater, and you have a Roaming Throne, well, you'll get to trigger it twice as many times. So you would get those 4 or 5 triggers, plus another set of them, and that's either like, what, 16, 18 damage. It's usually going to be enough to kill your opponent. Anti-Causal Vestige. This is another interesting one that, if you are mid-combo, this can be played for free, which just gives you a big body ready to attack, which is kind of crazy. But also, if you warp it in, it could also let you maybe play a dragon behind it, draw an additional card, do some kind of silly things, which are really nice. And then we have Devastating Onslaught. Now, this gets interesting because, again, if we have a Battlecrier out plus a lot of things with power 4 or greater, that all counts for casting the spell. So you could automatically already have 6 mana available to you. Then you spend whatever available mana you have, get you more creatures, and then those can also attack, draw cards, do whatever you need to do with those. And then they die at the end of the turn, but hopefully your opponent's already dead. So yeah, this is a deck that's been catching steam a little bit, so it's really fun to get to play this one today. If you do like it, at the end of the video, we'll have a link that takes you over to Moxfield, our channel sponsor. But also, if you want to buy this or any other Magic cards, and you want to save money doing it, check out Tales of Adventure. It's TOAMagic.com. You can use my code DRAGON, DRAGN. It'll save you 5% on your whole order, whatever you get over there. For now, though, let's go see if this Temur Battlecrier combo is as much as it's cracked up to be. I don't even know if that sentence made sense. I just said words. Let's go play some cards. Oh, easy mulligan. Easy mulligan. Oh, dang it. I would have rather had that other hand now. I guess we keep it, and oh gosh, what are we doing? All right, I'm gonna gamble. See if we can find, I don't know, a Paleontologist or something off the top would be kind of nice. Well, I guess we wouldn't be casting it anyway, even if we found it, because we're going to kill either the Sanctifier or whatever comes out here after the Sanctifier. Well, that's not what we want to kill. Authority of the Consuls. Where's that art from? Oh, I didn't even realize there was another one of those. That's cool, though. Wow, deck. Really? You didn't even give us a chance this game. Brutal. Alright, well maybe there's an off chance that we can just go Roaming Throne Dragon, and that's enough. I doubt it, but, you know, maybe. Oh, you are way late to the party, Mrs. Paleontologist. We're going to put this on Dragon. Hopefully they don't go land shelter, but it's possible. Alright, Pridemate's going to be a little annoying, but we'll just have to chump block that, I guess, at some point. Alright, we're not dead next turn, so that's mostly fine, I guess. Alright, we give them 1, but then we deal 2, 4, so that's fine. Oh, actually, we deal 8. Never mind, my bad. We're not attacking, that's for sure. Alright. Please do not get rid of my Dragon Hawk. Because that's kind of our whole strategy right now. Alright, I guess we take 8. Well, damn. I guess we have to go digging for something. And we have to hope they don't kill a roaming throne. Man, this is tough. Not a good spot to be in. But alright, we do get access to 8 cards. Ooh, another throne, though. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8. We would put them at 9, and then possibly could kill them next turn. So what's our best bet here? If we play the other roaming throne, we do less damage. We can shoot something down. Alright, I guess it's... No, we can't actually. We'd have to take damage from a land. Dang it. That's not good. I guess we could Trailblazer, shoot something, play a body, so we have another chump blocker, worst case scenario, next turn. Man, I'm just trying to think, how do I get the most things down and still be able to not die in some weird way? Ugh. Alright, we're just going to gamble here, I guess. Put that on Dragon as well. We are going to give them 2 life here. But this is more of like, if you just have the cards, we die anyway, so I'm not going to sweat it too much. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, so we're not dead. Plan worked. And the opponent left their creature back to deal with that guy. Okay. Oh, so we can warp this in, get another trigger from the dragon. So that's, I don't know how many. 3, 6. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, just warping, it's fine. Can we kill them here, actually? So 3, 6, that's 12. Yeah, we just win here. Wow. Highly unexpected. Yeah, just a 2-card combo won this game, and we had a crappy draw. But that's Xaxes. Yeah, alright, cool. I don't know, we beat the life gain deck when we gave them 5 life, I think, 4 life along the way. They gained a bunch from these things, and yeah, I guess you get a little bit lucky. That was a very, very close one, though. Ugh, mulligan. Okay, this feels better. Let's keep it, scrap the abrade. And I think the plan here should be to go with this. Probably plot the Trailblazer. So then worst case scenario, we could Trailblazer into Roaming Throne. And that's reasonable. Breakout. Alright. Is this a Delirium pile? Whoa, breakout into little Veloth. That's cool. Alright, I see you, opponent. I can appreciate some fun shenanigans as much as the next person. It doesn't matter what we get here because we're just playing Roaming Throne. Gonna put that on Human so we can get some extra cards and see if we can find a way to combo our way to victory here. Oh, another Roaming Throne doesn't suck. Ooh, neither does that. Alright. Any world where we can find a Battlecrier. That would be awesome. Sure, I'll just take 3. That's cute. I kind of want to dig for a Battlecrier in a weird way, but that feels a little bit greedy and stupid. But I get to play this anyway, so I might as well. And we get cards. Okay, there's a Battlecrier, so we should be able to win next turn. So we just go ahead, play this, play a Llanowar Elf. Attack for lots many. They can block or Trailblazer if they want to. We're not that concerned. That goes away. We will play this. And I guess we'll call Dragon in case we find it. I mean, we're at 10. Maybe they can kill us. Just like pump, fling. That would be real. I mean, technically right now, we could also make 16 power worth of roaming thrones. 20 if we were to... Oh, there's a Bala. Well, now we can't get past that. Okay, yeah, sure, take 3. Okay, well, that didn't quite work the way we wanted to. So then we'll have 3 mana available. Huh. Actually, how do we want to do this? Because this would mean... Opponent's at 15. So all I have to do is make 2 more roaming thrones, right? So I have 3 right now. This could be the 4th. I technically need a 5th mana. Oh, actually, no. I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Copy these. And then deal 3 to that with our... Oh, no, but I need the red mana from the Abrade. Oh, that doesn't work. That's unfortunate. Do I have another way to do this? Oh, actually, wait. Let's go ahead and play this. Because we just get the mana back on this one, right? I think we're still dead the way I'm doing this, but... Alright, so we still have just 1, 2... Copy 2... Yeah, we just can't win here. Alright, I waited too long to do anything. Yeah, I couldn't kill them anyway, so really we'll just find out if they have the damage spell here or not. Okay, that doesn't get us killed, so we're okay then, I guess. Let's go ahead and kill this. So now we just win. It was all going to come down to if they had a 3 damage burn spell anyway. Because if they attacked here and we blocked and they had 3 damage, they'd have killed us. But now it doesn't even matter. I'll go ahead and play this because it's just getting our free mana back. Crew this. Go ahead and play this. Make 1, 2, 3, 4 copies. It doesn't matter. We'll just copy that. Dragon... Druid, whatever. Human. Elf. Alright. And then they're all attacking. I guess I could have made 1 more, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, I played this very horribly, but we stumbled our way to a win. Even with them having a Screaming Nemesis, so that feels pretty good. Yep. This is a deck where the Devastating Onslaught's pretty good. Let's mulligan this. Okay, maybe. Let's keep this, and we'll put back the Onslaught. Let's go here, take 2. And if the elf lives, we would like to use a Lumbering Whirlwagon here. Oh, there's a bunch of things that are about to be sacrificed, huh? Alright. Let's go get... Do I need to get an island? Do I need to get a forest? Probably a... we have blue in hand already. Yeah, this is fine. We play a land, play Vestige, attack with the Whirlwagon, get a dragon. Then we just see where it ends up after that. Like, can we try to kill the opponent after that? Who knows? Or are we just dead? That's also a realistic possibility. I Is it worth taking 2 just to be able to chump block with the elf? Because that also is going to cost us another damage. I think we just save the damage in general here. Let's go ahead and just warp this in. Play this tapped. Go attacking. They can do whatever they're going to do. And then this is an interesting thing here because this will warp out. We'll get a card. But then we get to play this and it just sits there. And we get those 2 extra cards. So we do have access to more stuff next turn, which is looking pretty good. Because then now we could Trailblazer, Trailblazer. First one costs 3, next one costs 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'd be just short of playing the Outcaster, or the Sure Shot, I mean. Alright, how do we go about this? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then I'd only have 2 available. So I would need to Trailblazer, Sure Shot, maybe. So let's go Trailblazer. This is tough. I think that's what we're... I mean, there's also this. We could do... Okay, nah, let's just go Trailblazer. Because it also charges up the Dragonhawk. So let's get a red mana. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3... Oh, no, because I'll have another one from this, actually. Right? Because I do this for 2. And then I'd have 1, 2... And I haven't played a land yet. Yeah, so that should work. What was I thinking? I was doing bad math, what I was doing. Oh, no, because it used up our other mana. I was right the first time. Man, this is what happens when you record too many videos in one day. Yeah, I was right the first time. I should have just played the Sure Shot. But it doesn't really matter, I guess, in the grand scheme of things. Okay. Turn this into a Deuter. So now there's even more for our dragon. Get the island. Alright. That's 2, 4... No, that's not 1. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 that are queued up. I guess if I wouldn't have played that land, because I already had access... Wait, opponent, you're just going to die? Oh, I don't think the opponent knows what's about to happen here. Yeah. Okay, sure. Yeah, what I was saying is, had I not played that other land, and I would just played one out of my hand, then, no matter what, they would have been... Even if they would have blocked the dragon, they still would have taken enough to kill them, because that would have been an extra 2. So then you force them to have to block with the Blood Witch. So it was bad by playing the land, even though it ultimately didn't matter. I guess we keep this? It's one of those things where, like, the hand's playable, but, you know. Alright, well, there's a land wolf. We got to take damage from our land, unfortunately. Dead elf, or are we just going with another body here? Alright, we'll take 4. Ugh, so much damage. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. We're just going to take a big hit this turn. Go get... Man, we have red. We already have another mountain in hand, though. Alright. Alright, another challenger, sure. Anti-causal vestige. That doesn't quite help. Actually, it kind of helps us, actually. So we could do this. Warp this in. Attack. We'll have a 5th land. We get to play the Dragonhawk for free. And then we can almost kill him by getting devastating onslaught triggers on the dragon. Assuming our dragon lives. There's a lot of assumptions that have to be made here for us to even remotely survive. But is that the best thing? It's probably our only thing we can do. Alright. Not great, but we'll see what happens. Kind of got to just roll with it here. Good chance we're just dead, though. I guess I'll take another red land, because we're just going to need a... I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. We're likely just chump blocking with the Llanowar Elf here anyway. Oh, a Braid. You are so late, friend. Alright. Yeah, if they have anything, we're dead. Yeah, we'll block, but I don't think there's any way we survive this. Because they shoot us for 3. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that works too. Yep, either way, it's all good. Alright. Okay, a lot of damage lands. Probably not the best keep, but we're going to do it anyway. And hope we just draw stuff to play. We have lots of things that cost 2 and 3 mana. Hey, things we can kill. That's a good change. I'm going to play this tapped, and I'm just going to kill this thing. Actually, you know what? I should have just taken 2 damage. Because then I could have possibly just killed 2 things, which would have been smarter. Because whatever they play here, I could just kill during their end step, and I would have had another Abrade. Though, I guess the counter to that is we can still try to shoot stuff back to back here, and it's also reasonable. I'm going to play this tapped, and I'm just going to plot this. Wasn't sure if they had anything to do with their red mana, and I didn't want to just sit a Trailblazer out there for no reason. Alright, well, get in there, Llanowar Elf. What else we doing? And the turn. A Llanowar Elf. And just a Llanowar Elf? Alright, they're obviously trying to ramp up to something, so let's make it more difficult on them. I'm not sold on whatever's supposed to be happening, but... Alright, so here's the other thing. We play this. We get it for free, so we get a red mana. I'm just going to gamble. Like, we're going to reload our hand here. If they don't seem to have anything, so we're just going to get red and then get 1, 2, 3 copies of a Trailblazer. I have to assume this is okay at this point. Alright, that's a lot of cards. Probably too many cards, but hey. Wow, the first 3 were land, and a mana creature, and a mana creature, and a land. Wow. You're kidding. Seriously? Jeez, that's crazy. I mean, I'm kind of glad we did what we did, because we basically had all mana sources and a World Wagon on top, which is wild. But, okay. I mean, opponent's at 6. It's not nothing. Pass, we'll discard these. So yeah, I don't know what their plan is here, but that was the best thing we could do. And fortunately, it allowed us to get a lot of junk off the top of our library. It would have been cooked. What is that? I mean, it does get to destroy a World Wagon. That's real. Super unfortunate for us, but accurate. However, I do get to attack for exactly 3 here because of... Or 6, I mean, because we just get to kill this. So, that worked out just the same. But man, crazy. Alright, not excited about it, but I guess we'll keep it. Feels like we could do something with this. If they play a creature we can kill, we could torch something and play Paleontologist, and that would be nice. That's the perfect thing we would love to kill. Thank you very much. We definitely don't want to have to deal with that. Okay, and maybe they'll be nice enough to tap out again for us to play like Hydra or something. Bill with a land. It's going to be a 4, so we're not going to be able to kill that. That's disappointing. Well, what do we do here? I mean, technically we could run something into it, but that just seems silly. Let's put this on... Under the circumstances, I kind of want to call Dragon with this. But if we attack, and then they block, and we just kill that... I'm willing to see how they feel about it. They're not going to block. I wouldn't, because that's the most shady attack ever. But, you know. Let's put this on... Yeah, I'm just going to call Dragon, because if we top deck to Dragon, at least that's just extra 8 points or whatever with Dragonhawk. Also an argument, I could have left mana open and we could have killed the next thing, but they're either playing creatures or they have protective spells here. It's not going to matter greatly one way or the other. Yep, we're not blocking for obvious reasons. However, they didn't crack their land to pump there. That's peculiar. I'm not sure what that means, but I don't like it. Alright, I'm just going to attack for 4. Not that I think we actually get to kill anything with the Braid, but, you know, maybe. Okay, they must not have anything worth... They have to have defensive cards in hand. Maybe I'm supposed to just all-out attack there. Oh, they have red mana. Well, that changes things a bit. Didn't even know that was an option. Alright, end the turn. There's a Hydra, sure. Alright, I'll make the effort, but I know it's not going to die. We're just doing it for sport at this point. Yeah, exactly. No one's surprised by that. Like, we all know. There's probably some world where I could have waited, tried to block like Bristly Bill or something, but it wasn't going to matter. Yep, sure. I mean, unless I get a dragon, we're just dead here anyway. Oh, I said that, but maybe I'm wrong. 1, I can take 2, so I can make 1, 2, 3 copies of Roaming Throne. Yeah, but that's still not enough. They block 1, and they take 12. No, they take 16. Wow, okay. Cool. Then we'll just go 1, 2, 3. Not the way I thought we were going to win this. I guess I have to choose for each of them. We'll put 1 on human. Not that it matters. This game's just over anyway. One way or the other. Is there 1 on orc? Yeah, sure. And then we'll make 1 elf, just because we can. Alright. Oh, I could have made more. I forgot that they were all less. I had 2 more mana. Never mind. Opponent's way dead. Again, Battlecrier was making that cost 2 less, so I could have made another copy. Alright, GG's. Not how I thought we were going to get there, but we still got there. I think we have to mulligan. That's too many of the upper end things. One of those would have been a 3 mana thing. Ugh, that's bad too. Alright, I guess we're keeping this, put the onslaughts, or whatever, back in. Yeah, we're just going to have to make do with this. Not our greatest situation here, but sure. Staunch Crewmate. That's a card you don't see too often. Ooh. Okay. Do we play the Roaming Throne here first? And then... No, because we want the cards first. So let's... Damn. Alright, I'm just going to plot this. I think we know what they're going to play next turn, so I'm not even going to worry about it. No point in running into that guy unless I just wanted to clear the path for a 4-power thing later. But we're not attacking right now. But this way we can play the Trailblazer for free. We can spend 3 basically on Roaming Throne, have 2 mana up, get a card, and then just see what happens after that. Get 2 cards, I guess, technically. Alright, there's a Simulacrum, which we expected to see. I'm just kind of curious how this would size up against a Synthesizer deck. So let's go ahead, play this. Get a green, not that it matters. We'll go ahead and play. I'm trying to think, is there a reason we would want the... Nah, this is fine. It doesn't really matter. Put that on human. So we'll get 2 cards. Wasn't particularly helpful. We'll play this, though. Alright. Perilous Snare, you got it. Away goes the Trailblazer. And another Roaming Throne. Let's play this. Let's take 2 points. Play another Roaming Throne, and we'll just put that one on Dragon. That's probably the way we try to win this. It's probably the only thing we can do, realistically. Yep, Snare, you got it. I'm assuming they'll get rid of our World Wagon. Yep, sounds good. Alright, well, we didn't draw anything. Okay, let's keep it. Alright, Llanowar Elf. Hopefully you live. Save us some damage here. Oh, hold up. Alright, new plan. I was going to play our Paleontologist there and play that tap, but now we could possibly get more out of this. Matter of fact, if we get a land, we could play Outcaster, get a red mana. If it's a red land, then just play Dragonhawk right here. And that works because then if they have a way to kill something, they probably kill the Dragonhawk, and then we can just follow up with Roaming Throne on humans, so that way we can just get more cards and get back in this. So basically, either way, what we're saying is we need Llanowar Elf to not be dead. Okay, Llanowar Elf's not dead. that was step 1 to the whole plan. Alright, play this duder. Put it on red. That's not really a duder. That's actually a 4-2. That's a real body. Alright. Lost another dragon, but that's fine. This at least puts the pressure on the opponent. It's like, you gotta do something right now. Sure, you got it. Oh, I was like, man, if we'd have had a Battlecrier on top, that'd have been sick right now. What if we go World Wagon, Paleontologist, and then the next turn we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get 1 is 5, 6, 7. It doesn't really help much, does it? I guess we just do this. Set it on human. Get us a card. We did find more mana, which is good, but I was kind of hoping one of those might have been a Battlecrier. Because then we just go off next turn. Well, I say that. Wouldn't really go off, because we need another red mana to make that happen. Case of Uneaten Feast? Sure. I think we're just going to do this here. Get us some cards. Attack with a lot of stuff. Yep, that's going to do it. Alright, we'll try to make a go of this. I mean, there's really no reason to even think about throwing this one back. We got 3 lands, we got all our colors, we've got a Battlecrier. This is just a matter of, do they get to kill our stuff? And how fast can we overcome any potential problems? They usually play creatures here. They're not likely to kill our creature, but maybe. Nope, Bartolome. Cool, that works. Okay, I think I want to play Lumbering World Wagon here first. So let's go ahead and take action. We'll get a forest. Alright. Then next turn, we can play Battlecrier, tap Battlecrier to the wagon, and whatever we play will be 2 less, so we'll still have 4 mana available, technically. Don't know if that's going to be good enough to get us where we want to go. Okay, that's not bad. It's not bad. Let's just stick with the plan, I guess. Crew up this. The fact that World Wagon wants you to have something that costs power 4 or greater, and you already have all these other things, is super nice. I'm going to put this on Dragon, though. So if we just top deck a Dragon, we can try to just come over the top and end things. Because our hand's pretty weak sauce right now. Alright, opponent does not want to block there. Alright, they can sacrifice a lot of things. They did not want to trade. Wow, another roaming throne, huh? Not great, not bad. Just kind of okay, I guess. Let's go ahead and crew with this guy. I guess I'll put this one on... Should that be on Dragon too? I mean, one of these is likely to die, right? They don't get to kill both. Well, I guess, no. Alright, let's attack. Let's see what they want to do. Get a force. I mean, we're not even going to have hardly any lands left soon. The whole crew goes to blocking that guy. Sure. I ain't even mad at it. Yep. Sounds good. Okay. Yeah, that works. So is the opponent just dead now since they've had to sack their whole board? Because, like, even if they just play... What's his name? Sephiroth next turn, we don't even really care, right? So yeah, I just put this on Dragon to try to just end things if we top deck one. Alright. In the turn, I mean, we've played everything we've drawn. This is what we got. Hey, that's 2 blockers. That's not nothing. That's cards. Alright, let's just find a dragon and end things here. One-shot dragon. Nope, but that is not bad here, actually. This keeps them from getting anything out of their graveyard, which is pretty good. And I'm actually going to crew with this, this, and this. So if they chump block that, they would take 12 if they don't want to trade for their Zealot. And then we can remove 1, 2, 3 cards from their graveyard. I feel pretty good about that. Alright. I think that works. Let's do it. And this is just like, hey, you kill us, you kill us. We're just putting it out there. You are welcome to trade. Yep. And then here, we're not too worried about it, because then they can even have their raise the pass, and then we just get rid of this guy and the dudes that drain our life total. Yeah. Alright, so then we just start removing things. Let's get the important ones. Get you. And then get... Who else do we want to get? The Sacrifice guy. Oh, you had 2 Umbral Zealot Callers. That sucks. It's alright. Still in the same situation. We just need to draw a dragon, right? And if they don't have any way to drain our life total, we kind of can sit around and wait. Because then all we're worried about is them finding Sephiroth with their sacrifice dudes. But yeah, come on, dragon. Let's go. That is not it. Well, that sucked. That was pretty bad. Alright, well, what are our options here? I guess still not a lot we're worried about in their yard, even if there's another raise to pass. Alright, I guess we crew up with this and this. Keep more blockers behind. Go attacking. I mean, we've almost removed all the land at this point that we can get, so there's not much left. You would think we would hit real spells at some point. Yep, you got it. They're like, no, block with the ones that are going to make tokens. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yep. I mean, I assume once they draw a Sephiroth, we're going to be in trouble here, but we'll see what's up. Right now, we can move 1, 2, 3, 4 cards from a graveyard. So we'll see what happens. Alright. How dead are we? I assume this is a second raise the pass. Oh, that guy is a real problem, though. Yep. Alright, I think we're on dragon or dead. Oh, opponent didn't even want to attack there. Interesting. Alright, well. Might as well do some work here. Yeah, this is rough, because if we get a dragon, it's just over. Like, for real, just over. Let's get Infestation Sage. Let's get... I think there's another Bartolome in there somewhere. Nope, there's not. Then we'll get... another one of these. And another one of these, because there's one more. Yep, alright. A braid? Well, that's a thought. Alright, I guess we'll hold on to it for a second. They could drain us for how much, right? Oh, you have a second. Vengeful dude. Oh, we can't play anything on their turn now. Alright, GG's. Man, that was terrible. That being said, even if we had been able to kill their zealot, they still attack us for 2, plus with this, so then there's 2 more guys. So even those dying is already 10, so they just can just attack with everything and we're dead anyway. So we were just drawing blanks the whole time. That happens. Oh, can we get away with keeping this? I feel like no. Even though the answer is probably yes, but I wasn't brave enough. I chickened out. And this is worse. Oh no, I needed that to be a land. Amalia. Alright, I guess I just gotta take 3 to kill her. Yep. Okay, do we get something good here? No. We are in rough shape. I mean, you know what, though? There's still a possibility here, right? Because we can... Oh, gosh. All right, let's put this plotted. Here's a weird thing. Depending on how this goes, is there a world where we could combo out in 2 turns? No, not like this. Damn it. Yeah, I was thinking if there was a scenario where we had both of these plotted, we were able to play Battlecrier into a Trailblazer, or a Trailblazer into a Battlecrier, into another Trailblazer, get red mana, copy some things, try to go, but I guess we still have to try it, because it's kind of the only way this is going to happen. But we needed, really, the Vestige to be a land there. I actually need to be a blue or a red land, and it's neither of those things, unfortunately. And now, if the opponent has any type of instant speed removal up, we couldn't win even if we wanted to. So, yeah, we'll do the thing, but I assume it's not going to work. Let's get red, I guess. Play this. Go to 2. Get a card. Well, all right, maybe. If they don't have any answers here, I guess we play this. Put it on red. All right, and then we're going to have to camp out on the red mana. So we have to be careful not to use that. We will play this because we get 2 cards. Actually, we get way more than that. So we're going to put this on human. Wow, if we pull this off, this is going to be crazy. I think we just might, y'all. I think we just might do this. This is nuts. Roaming Throne. Okay. All right, so we need to get a red land that doesn't... Okay, we can kill them with just Roaming Thrones, though, right? So let's put this Roaming Throne on Dragon. Because we know we have access to another one already. And we don't need this many cards. Where's the land? Like, what's going on? Like, seriously? Oh my gosh. All right, also on Dragon, I guess. Like, where... We've drawn so many cards and none of these are land. Okay, come on. Where's the red Verge? Oh, you're kidding. Oh my gosh, this is brutal. All right, I guess we play the Vestige then. I don't even know if warping it in matters here, but sure. There, nope, that's Stomping Ground. That's not what we need. Damn it! Oh, what? Oh, gosh. All right, so now we have 1, 2, 3. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. We can make 4 copies of Vestige. And, oh my gosh. I just needed a Verge, and we could have just won with the Dragon here. I'm just trying to think what our other options are at this point. I mean, we could also just try to kill Zorline here and try to win next turn. But, alright, I guess Onslaught, and maybe we just try to draw another Onslaught, right? So we just go 1, 2, 3, and copy the Vestige. It's not great, but it's something. I mean, we are going to deck ourselves, I think. We have 29 cards left, so we won't deck ourselves here. All right, there's a red land now. But did we find the other Devastation? Nope. All right, how many cards do we have left? We have 20. All right, so if I play one, yeah, let's just do it. Oh, no, I can't win now, actually. I have no outs because we just die to our own card. I guess the best I can do is just kill their flyer. Does that do it? No, not enough. And then attack. Alright, that's our turn. I'll discard down a bunch of junk here. Man, that was an ugly string of cards. Wait, did I have the other Devastation already in hand? Oh, I missed it! I thought it was still in the deck. I had too many cards. It was tucked off to the side. Dang it. I could have won already. That was stupid. I'll just put in some junk here. I don't want to put in a real card. Because we don't need to draw anything. We have 14 cards left. And we can just win without any of that. Is there anything else worth putting in? I'll just put you in there. It's crazy how all those lands were so late. It's so wild. Yeah, I was looking for the other Devastation. It was in our hand the whole time. Oh, no! I clicked the wrong thing. Oh, son of a... Sure. That was not my intent at all. All right. Thank you. Thank you for bringing this up so we can get rid of all this crap we don't need. Roaming Thrones, Vestige, some lands that are just going to deal damage to us. Starting town we don't need. All right, cool. Golly. I could have won there. I didn't even realize we had it. Because if I'd have just made 2 more things, we would have been able to attack through and win. Probably doesn't matter here, I guess, in the grand scheme of things. But we'll see. I could have also played a Lumbering Whirlwagon just as insurance. Like, if they did have a sweeper here, then we would have been able to just play a Battlecrier attack. So that was a little bit of a misplay, too. After all the nonsense and not seeing what's in my hand, I just got sloppy there. But also, to be fair, I literally, we had 3/4 of our deck in our hand, I felt like, and we just, probably about half, and I just couldn't see the Devastation, so that was a little tough. All right, looks like after all that, the opponent's just roping out here, so we're just going to attack. No need to play anything. Ugly way to get a win when we were stuck and couldn't cast anything, but that whole previous turn started with 2 Trailblazers and the Battlecrier, and then we just played like 12 cards, I guess. So, crazy situation, but this is the type of stuff this deck can do. Yeah, all right. Looks like that's going to do it. Wow, that is a crazy way to win a game, though. Not how I expected, but we will take those for sure. Yeah, y'all, this is a tough one where I'm torn, because the deck is very powerful and very good. But if you're a new player, I would be a little careful with this one, because you have to really know what you're looking for and how to stack the stuff and what to set your artifact creatures on, your roaming thrones. There's a lot of moving parts. And as you saw in that last game, like, there's a ugly bit of sequence that can help you get to the finish line, but you need practice with it. So if you're going to play it, I would say play it in a play queue 4 or 5 times, get a feel for the deck, maybe even 10 or 15 games, then start playing it on the rank ladder. Overall, we were 10-6, so that's 60%. However, I think I got lucky in at least one of those wins, and I also feel like I got unlucky in 1 or 2 of them, so maybe that's a wash, but I'll leave that up to y'all to decide. But I get why this deck gets hype. It's actually pretty sweet. But y'all know the drill. If you want to download it, there'll be a link in the description. Go over to Moxfield and get it. Don't forget to buy yourself over at Tales of Adventure. Use my code, save some money. If you want to be part of our crazy will videos, become a member down below. Otherwise, keep watching videos and watching them all the way through, because it always helps, and YouTube says you'll like the next one. But that's all of you for now. We'll see you next time.